10 countries, not the ones you've seen on every list, not the ones everyone already knows. The 10 countries that will make you close every other tab, open a flight search, and wonder why nobody told you about them sooner. Number 1 is going to start an argument in the comments, and I can't wait. Subscribe, and let's go. Kicking it off with number 10, Georgia, which opens this list because it's the most visually extraordinary country that most people have never seriously considered visiting. Georgia sits on the border of Europe and Asia in the Caucasus Mountains, between the Black Sea and peaks that reach 5,000 meters. It has a medieval cave city carved into a cliff face. It has a 14th century monastery perched on the mountain's shoulder, so dramatic it looks like someone placed it there deliberately. It has old town architecture that exists nowhere else on Earth, and terracotta balconies overhanging cobblestone streets, sulfur bath domes rising from the valley floor, and ancient churches in colors that change with the light. The specific moment, the one standing in the Kazbeki Valley looking up at the Kergeti Trinity Church on its mountain shoulder above you. The Caucasus peaks behind it, wildflowers covering the meadows, absolute silence, is one of the great visual experiences available to any traveler or anywhere on Earth. At number 9, we have Patagonia, the bottom of the world, the place where the Andes run out of the continent and drop into the Southern Ocean, and the most dramatically beautiful landscape on Earth for people who find Switzerland slightly too neat. Torres del Paine in Chilean Patagonia, 3 granite towers rising 2,500 meters from the steep, turning peak at dawn and orange at sunset, reflected in the Turkish lakes below, is the most cinematic landscape on the planet. This is not a popular opinion, it's a verifiable fact. The Perito Moreno Glacier in Argentina, a wall of blue ice 5 kilometers wide and 60 meters tall, actively advances into a lake, carving blocks the size of buildings into the water with a sound like a cannon fire. Is the only major glacier in the world that is not retreating. Entry to the national park is just $25. The daily budget to Patagonia is around $60 to $80. And if you want to do a camping permit, it's $180 for 5 days all in. At number 8, we have Japan, which earned its place not because of what it looks like, though it looks extraordinary, but because of what it feels like. Japan is the only country on Earth where every single element of visual environment has been consciously designed. The temples, the gardens, the way the light falls on the Ryokan courtyard, the organization of train station, the presentation of food, the raking of gravel in the Zen garden, nothing is accidental and nothing is ugly. It is the most aesthetically deliberate country on Earth, and the deliberateness adds up to something that no photograph has ever captured. The specific moment, the Arashiyama bamboo forest in Kyoto at 6 a.m., before the tour groups arrive in the early morning mist, the bamboo so tall and dense it creates its own filtered green light. It's one of the most beautiful things you will ever stand inside. Daily budget, $65 to $90. I would say fly into Tokyo, get the GR pass for the unlimited bullet train travel, and the single best value transport pass in travel. Tokyo for 3 days, bullet train to Kyoto 2 days, Osaka 2 days, and the Golden Road alone justifies the flight. At number 7, we have Norway, the country that contains within its borders more visually impossible scenery per square kilometer than anywhere else in Europe. The Norwegian fjords, ancient glacier valleys flooded by the sea, with walls of rock rising thousands of meters from emerald water, waterfalls visible from 20 kilometers away, are the greatest natural spectacle in Europe. Not one of the greatest, the greatest. The specific moment, standing on the Preikestolen, the Pulpit Rock, a flat cliff face 600 meters above Lis Fjord, accessible by 2-hour hike, looking straight down at the water below in both sides. The hike costs nothing, the views cost nothing, and Norway changes for everything else, but this is free. The Lofoten Islands, a chain of jagged peaks rising from the Arctic Ocean, with red wooden fishermen cabins and beaches of white sand that look photoshopped, are the most visually extraordinary inhabited islands in the world, and the daily budget for Norway is around $100 to $140 a night. At number 6, we have New Zealand, the country that Peter Jackson chose to film Middle-earth in. Not because he was born there, but because there's nowhere else on Earth that looks like it. New Zealand contains within 2 islands, smaller than the UK, active volcanoes, glaciers, geothermal fields, Turquoise coastal bays, alpine meadows, ancient rainforests, and the most dramatic river valleys on the planet. No other country on Earth has this range of landscape types in this small space. The specific moment? The Tongariro Alpine Crossing, a one-day trek across an active volcanic plateau, past the Emerald Lakes, over the Red Crater, through a landscape that has no equivalent on Earth. Milford Sound, a fjord so dramatic that Rudyard Kipling called it the eighth wonder of the world, accessible by a 5-hour drive through the most beautiful road in New Zealand, has a day cruise for $70 that is worth every cent. The daily budget in New Zealand is between $80 to $110. Number 5. Turkey, the only country on this list that sits on two continents at the same time, and the one whose visual range is so extreme that most people who haven't been simply don't believe it until they're standing there. Cappadocia, a volcanic landscape of fairy chimneys, underground cities, cave hotels, and hot air balloons that rise at dawn in a scene so extraordinary that has no equivalent anywhere else on Earth. The balloon flying over it at dawn, $150 to $200, is the single most visually overwhelming experience available to a traveler anywhere on the planet. Pamukkale, a hillside of white calcium terraces with natural thermal pools, the color of the Caribbean, free to walk through, free to swim in, looks it was invented by someone who has never seen anything and decided to imagine everything at the same time. Istanbul, a city of 15 million where the call to prayer echoes between mosques on both the European and Asian shores of the Bosphorus at the same moment, is the most visually dramatic city on Earth. Daily budget is around $35 to $55 a night. Number 4. Iceland, the only country on Earth where you can stand in a location that doesn't look like it belongs to this planet. Then you drive another 20 minutes and find a completely different location that also doesn't look like it belongs to this planet. Iceland has black sand beaches, blue ice caves, geothermal hot springs you swim while snow falls around you, waterfalls so powerful you feel them before you hear them, midnight sun that turns the entire sky gold for 24 hours, and northern lights that fill the sky from horizon to horizon in green and purple. The specific moment? The glacier lagoon, icebergs the size of houses drifting across a lagoon the color of a winter sky, cut from Europe's largest glacier, at midnight sun in June when the light turns everything gold and ice glows blue from within. There's nothing on Earth that looks like this, and the entry is free. Daily budget in Iceland is around $100 to $140 a night. Number 3, we have Italy, which is on this list at number 3, not number 1, and deserves an explanation. Italy is the most consistent, beautiful country in Europe, not the most dramatic, not the most surprising, the most consistently reliable, everywhere you look beautiful. The Colosseum is extraordinary, the Amalfi Coast is extraordinary, the Dolomites are extraordinary, and the Tuscan hills are also extraordinary. No other country on Earth has this density of visual excellence across this range of landscape types, and Italy is the greatest hits album where every track is a number 1. The specific moment? The Val d'Orcia in Tuscany at dawn in May, rolling green hills, lone cypress trees, the morning mist in the valleys, the light turning everything gold, is the most painterly landscape on Earth. It's free to drive through, it costs nothing to stop and stand in it, and it looks like a Renaissance painting because Renaissance painters painted from life. Daily budget, $65 to $100 a night, depending on the region. Number 2, Scotland, the country that most people think they know and have never actually seen. Scotland's highlands are not pretty, they're not scenic, they're savage, ancient, weather-beaten, and so dramatic in the scale and mood that they feel like they said something that hasn't been filmed yet. The Isle of Skye, a jagged island off the northwest coast where the landscape changes every 10 minutes, where the old man of Storr rises from the mist like something from a prehistoric world. The specific moment? Glencoe at dawn in November, the 3 mountains rising from the valley floor in low cloud, the light flat and silver, and the river in the bottom of the valley catching whatever light exists. The Outer Hebrides, a chain of islands of the northwest coast with white sand beaches and the turquoise water that look photoshopped onto the long latitude. Daily budget for Scotland is around $70 to $95 a night. Number 1, we have the Faroe Islands. 18 volcanic islands between Norway and Iceland. Population 54,000 people. Entire self-governing, almost entirely unknown outside of Northern Europe, and the most visually extraordinary place on Earth. Here's what the Faroe Islands contain. A waterfall, Mulafosur, that drops from a cliff directly into the Atlantic Ocean with a village of turf-roofed houses above it. Accessible by a hiking trail that takes 45 minutes from the nearest road. It is on every photographer's bucket list, and almost nobody outside photography knows it exists. A lake, Sorvagvanse, that appears to hang above the ocean due to optical illusion created by the cliff perspective. In photographs, it looks impossible. In person, it looks more impossible. Entry is free. Sea cliffs at Vestmanna, where you take a small boat into sea caves while puffins nest on the ledges above you at eye level. The boat trip is $40 and the puffins free and completely unbothered. And everywhere, in every direction, in every weather, at every time of the day, the Atlantic light on volcanic landscape with turf-roofed houses and sip on cliff edges and the ocean visible from every road on every island. Daily budget is around $80 to $110 a night. Number 1, the Faroe Islands. Go before everyone else does. 10 countries, 1 list, 0 Switzerland. I know, the comments are going to be interesting. Which one did I get wrong? Which one did I miss? Drop it below. I read every single one. And this is generally the comment section I'm most excited about. Subscribe, new destination every single week. Go book something and happy travels.